Okay, in this problem here, we're going to find a limiting reactant when we're given molar amounts. To find limiting reactants, you first want to pick what product you're going to convert your given amounts to. In this case, we're going to convert it to Fe2SO43. So we're going to convert our molar amount of FeOH3 to Fe2SO43, and then we're going to convert our molar amount of H2SO4 to Fe2SO43. And we're going to do this so we can find out which one will create a less amount, and we'll classify that as our limiting reactant, and we'll also know what will be the excess reactant in addition. So I'll start with the smaller amount, 4 moles of FeOH3. Again, we're going to this guy here. And we're still keeping molar amounts, so this is really just a molar conversion. And we're getting rid of this guy, so it goes in the bottom. And the numbers we're going to plug here to make our what we call a molar ratio come from the equation. So Fe2SO4, it has no number in front of it. It has no coefficient, so that's just a 1. FeOH3 over here has a 2. So you just use the coefficients to make the molar ratio, and you can see 1/2 of 4 is just 2, and these guys cancel out, so you get 2 moles of Fe2SO43. So that 4 moles of FeOH3 would produce 2 moles of Fe2SO43. So now we got to do it with 6.5 moles of H2SO4. And we're going to convert it to the same thing, to Fe2SO43, and see what we get. So again, mole of Fe2SO43. We want to cancel this guy out, so it goes in the bottom. Now we got to find our molar ratio. Just like at the top here, this guy's just 1. H2SO4, as you can see over here, has a 3 on it. So you have to divide 6.5, divide by 3. And if you plug that in, you will get 1.67 or 1.7, or we'll just round it up. And now that's moles of Fe2SO43. So looking here, you can see that when you do both reactions, you get less when you start with 4 moles of FeOH3, and you get more when you go with 6.5 moles of H2SO4. Now what that means is that the 4 moles of FeOH3 is a limiting reactant. FeOH3 is a limiting reactant. That's limiting the whole reaction to only 2 moles. Whereas your H2SO4 is your excess reactant. You have more left over after this reaction undergoes. If you added more FeOH3, it would go until you would get 2.17. So in this case, again, FeOH3 is your limiting. It's a limiting reactant, whereas H2SO4 is the excess reactant.